Alright. Morning. There's some dodgy fuckers knocking about, isn't there? These oh, it's alright. I was checking my phone messages, one from my mum. Are you working Good Friday? Well, I have been. And same on Monday. Well, my mum was alright. I keep ringing her and saying, if you want any shopping, let me know and I'll do it. No, I don't need anything. And then the other day, I went for some cereal and some milk, because I've been working early this week. After work, I finished at 2 o'clock. And who do you think was pottering around Morrison's at 4:30? And my mum. I said, what if someone coughs on you? He's 81-year-old. I said, you're in the high risk group. I just wanted a few. I said, I will do your shopping. Well, I'm stuck in at home. I said, well, that's the idea. I bought her a chair and tables a couple of years ago to sit on in her garden. She got loads of plants in pots. I said, sit and read a book. Pottering around bloody Morrison's with all Herberts around, coughing and... I've not set the clock on this helmet camera. Yeah, sorry I've not uploaded anything for a while. I'm fed up with this weird situation like everyone is. It's unbelievable. Yeah, my birthday card is still up from middle of March. I think I'll take them down now. Oops. I've not altered that clock now. What is there? 8,000, 9,000 people dead, and they're not all elderly or infirm. There's healthy people dying. I watched telly last night with Paul McCartney's brother Mike, who I talk to now and again on Twitter. And they're in tears because one of his daughters works at a big Liverpool hospital as a nurse. It's just a weird situation, isn't it? I filled my bike up yesterday, and rather than go to the local station, I was a bit naughty and went up to that fishing lake filling station where there was an E-type jag. I'll include that as a little clip. My cats were off for food. That's a sign of the virus, isn't it? Dreamies nibbled and left. This morning's food left. Just got some cheap chicken, nibbled and left. I've got some mushrooms, but there's no eggs in the supermarket, so I got a cheap pizza, and I'm going to put them on the pizza. Chicken, garlic Kievs, 15p, because nobody's buying stuff. There were stacks and stacks of meats going cheap. You know, nobody's coming in buying stuff, it's all going to waste. I said, bloody hell, 15p, I'll have 2 of them. I'm sorry for all the dust. I've been doing a shake and vac. I've shoot, but I haven't vacked. Bike's running okay. Where's the key? Where is the key? I picked it up. Put it somewhere. I put it near the phone. No, I still haven't done my brakes. No, it isn't. What have I done with that bloody key? Pick stuff up, put it down. Twerp. Oh yeah, I don't smoke, but I got some cigars to sort of ease the stress of all this, all this cobbler that's going on. You don't inhale it, do you? Just sort of puff on a cigar. I'm going to put that key. Really banana brain. I got the spare one. That's all something else to worry about. Yeah, bike's running fine. People have said in the past, don't worry about smoking because it's exaggerated with the cold weather. And now it's warm. It's about 70 degrees today. Now it's warm, it's no longer smoking, of course. Yeah, I was looking at that bike. Robinson's in Rochdale, which is about 15 mile away. A Yamaha BT 1100 Bulldog, I always like them. Less than 10,000 miles, 3.5 grand, and I thought, well, should I go over on this and see how much trading after I've cleaned it up? But with the way things are in the country, you never know what the job situation is going to be like. They might end up closing down, although our place is busy, still working, because we supply PPE, gloves and gels and all sorts. I sent 3,500 tubs of gel out the other day from the big pallets. Antibacterial gel. So Steve's Bulldog 1100. Strange thing is, the Bulldog I've seen has a silver back end, whereas another one has a blue back end. So why is it different? The Bulldog. Are you familiar with the Yamaha Bulldog 1100, BT 1100? Would I miss my Hornets raw power, raw 4-cylinder torque compared to a BT 1100? Shaft drive as well, that Bulldog, that's another thing that's appealing. But like I said, getting a loan out this time of where things are going would be very unwise. So yeah, once I've done my spring clean, I was going to do it, but I still have bad knees from when I fell at work. They were killing me. I did some do-it-yourself this week after work. I've been going next door because it's a rental property and empty. And I've got damp in my kitchen. I've been squidging some sand and cement along the seam in the backyard, because mine's a lean-to kitchen, whereas next door isn't. It's just a bigger backyard. And I've squidged some repair bags of sand and cement in the gap, so when it rains it'll just run off. Before it was going in a hole and creating rising damp. I've also fixed the back gate, which was hanging off. And just put a note, just come home from work at 2:30, note through the door: thanks for sorting the gate out, much appreciated. Well, all I did was get me Black & Decker, take 5mm off all the way down. I secured the doorpost last year with Gorilla Glue, which spreads, expands into the breeze block. He could have done it even himself. I don't know. Yeah, so what a weird situation. What's going on? Everything's gone mad. Should I connect up the, I'll have to clean all that gungy water out and dead leaves. Should I do that? Or should I just relax? I always feel I need to be doing stuff. I can't really sit around doing nothing. I just had a good go of it for half an hour on a comfy cushion. I got that from Morrison's. Friday treat. I just hope everyone's keeping safe and well. I think I'll leave this as a short upload with a couple of clips. Like I said, a couple of nice cars. What's that GT? I've been giving me a lift, Clive a lift. My mate Clive from work a lift to work again. I said I wasn't going to, but with the situation as it is, he was stuck and there's no taxis. So I said, well, I'll give you a lift then, study. And I said, what was that car? What car? I didn't see it. I said, a GT. Is it a classic car or something? I don't know, I didn't see it. And then I saw the E-Type Jag yesterday. Does that make up for missing filming that McLaren? I was behind a McLaren 2 weeks ago and I forgot to turn the bloody camera on. How much a McLaren's? £500,000. Anyway, for the rest of the weekend, I'm going to do some wallpapering. People saying they're fed up, sat at home, catch up on some do-it-yourself, do your backyard up. Do some wallpapering in the back bedroom if you've been putting it off like me. I even have an immersion heater timer. I've been putting off fitting for the past 13 years I've been in this house. Yeah, Bobby? Nice and warm, eh? Just had some dreamies. You're not off your food, are you? Still love your dreamies. Hey, Bobby. A little Bobby. I think that's all for now. Yeah, so no need to be fed up sat watching the bloody telly. I mean, that wallpapering I had in mind, because I've got a bad knee. My steamer's at my mum's. And I was going to ask her to, if I could come up and dig it out, but she wait till your knee's better before you start working and have a rest. I said, yeah, I could do with a rest. A lot of lads at work have been sent home on that furlough, still, 80% pay, and I haven't. Apparently I'm in demand, because I can do all 5 jobs on our section. Marvellous, isn't it? So, like I said, I was going to do the wallpapering, fit the immersion into timer, mount it on a board. I've got some chopping boards, rather than mess around using filler. I've actually got some no more nails, that's good stuff. Using as a filler, to fill gaps in around fitments. I thought, no, I'll use a chopping board, cut an hole in it with the drill, put the wires through. Yeah, immersion needs it. Set it for 4 AM till 5 AM every morning. I'll have hot water instead of putting it on all night and spending a fortune. That's all I've got in this old house, an immersion heater, like on the royal family. That bloody immersion heater has been on for hours. What do live cats have, haven't they? Lazy bones, aren't you, Bobby? You like that? You're nervous, aren't you? Semi-wild still. We're living rough with Scruffy all that time. You're getting a bit tamer now, aren't you, baby? Right, bye for now. Sorry for the lack of uploads, but this is just to keep in touch, to say I hope you're keeping well. With this nightmare scenario. Who'd have thought a month ago? Oh, yeah, China, there's things happening in China. And then I went to Liverpool for my birthday. Cancelled the piss up because it started raining, so I just had 1 pint of Guinness and a brief meal. And then it all kicked off, didn't it? After the middle of March. And now there's approaching 10,000 dead. It's going to get worse. It's not going to peak for another 2 weeks. I mentioned before Mike Harding, that old comedian, because I was saying what's wrong with bikers just going on a country ride on their own. Take a pie in your pocket and a drink, a flask of cold pop, or even hot coffee in a flask. Not doing anyone any harm. And Mark Harding, because he lives near Settle. Disgraceful, Settle were full of bikers, spreading death. Spreading death. So I sent a message saying that's a good name for a bike gang. Death Spreaders MCC. Spreading death. What harm would the bikers do? Unless you're coughing all over everyone. But I was discussing this online, but I've left a local group because I got trolled by some dick. I joined a local group, Harwood is my hometown, and I put some old pictures on, them old pictures of the town I've got, and over 200 people liked them, and then suddenly I said, does anyone know anyone in town that's got this virus? And he's gobshite. What's he called? Matthew Taylor. World doesn't revolve around this town, you numb cunt. Fucking moron. So I just left the group. Tried to argue with the daft bastard, but I can do without all this. And it turns out he's 51, if it's not a fake account. But what's wrong with people? Is that way everyone is these days in this country? Thick as pig shit, trying to cause trouble. 51-year-old trolling people on Facebook. So I just left the group. I thought, sod it. I've downloaded a couple of pictures though, if I recognise him in the streets, if it is him causing the trouble, I'll bang him one in the bloody mouth. Gobshite with a beard. Some weird people about. I wondered if he knows about my bike channel. He also said, sad bastard, sad cunt. So I thought, is it someone that's seen my bike channel? You never know, lots of weirdos out there. I block quite a few. That's why I get an automatic 5 or 6 thumbs down with every video, because it's them knobs I've deleted for talking weird. Hey Bobby, some nutcases out there, isn't there? Norman Bates. You dress in the mother's clothes and live in the mum's attic and go around stabbing young girls. I know it shouldn't get to you really, should it? But you makes wonder what's going on with our society, full of nutties. So there we are. Where is it going to end all this? Maybe I'll get it. My wheezing chest. See noise in the back street again. There's gangs of teenagers acting weird. It was on the news. Liverpool pelting buses with bricks. Big gangs of youths because they're all off school. It's dense shitheads, aren't they? What's the parents doing? I'm going out with my mate's mum. Alright, Johnny, enjoy yourself. What's them bricks for? Nothing, mum. I can smell cannabis as well. Probably all smoking it in the back streets. Anyway, I'll carry on listening to the radio and relaxing. Bye for now. Hope you're all okay. Please stay safe. Bye for now. Little baby, aren't you? Nice and warm, eh? The summer come at last. I found my keys, don't worry, behind my shaver on top of the fridge. So I've not lost them. I was looking at them. Why did I have 3 left over when I made that fence? I was thinking I could cut them down. That height there where the pumpkin lanterns are. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, cut them off about there. Drill holes in vertically. Put a screw up. And then screw it slanted or even fit a little 90-degree bracket. I've got loads of them from Aldi to secure that, and have 3 uprights there to stop it flapping about in the breeze. They've been there for years then, from when I first did all this. Why did I leave them? I've got 2 big 10-litre tubs of stone paint as well to do all this, but it's all flaking off because I made a mistake of not coating the wall with PVA first, like a twerp. That's a very amateur mistake to make. Coat it with PVA and it creates a good bond to paint to. Those sound slightly sozzled. I finished off the bottle of QC. It's only 15%. Good stuff, that means get merry for less than a £5. The other, when I went to London for my 50th, I was paying £4.50 a pint, £5 a pint. QC cream, 45 British wine. Has a rich dark colour and a smooth, full-bodied sweet taste, yes. The ideal drink for relaxing at home. Other styles in the QC range include medium, pale cream and rich ruby. To be enjoyed at its best, we recommend that QC cream is served at room temperature. Made from imported grape juice produced in the UK, bottled by Accolade Wines Limited, Weybridge, where John Lennon used to live. It contains sulfites, 15%. Yeah, so for a pleasant afternoon in the warmth after work, relax with a bottle of QC, £4.50 from Morrison's. And I just had the cigar about an hour ago. Very relaxing. I just I've had this little last bit. What was I going to say? Not a lot. Let's hope everything returns to normal, but it's just been on the radio about all the deaths. Up to 9,000. And like I said, it's 2 weeks off peaking yet. Well, I get it with my wheezy old lungs. Left school in 1980. I went to a carpet factory for 4 years. Only stayed there because I was madly in love with a young girl in the office there, Lynn. Breeding carpet fluffing for 4 years. Then I went to a shoe factory breeding bloody glue and paint fumes in for 5 years. Then I went to the GC breeding aluminium dust in. So my lungs are knackered despite never smoking. Well, I just had a cigar, but cigars don't count, do they? Look at them on the last legs again. And the rhododendrons from last year. If they die, I'll just rip them out and grow something else. They might outlive me though. Hey Blackie. Put my feet up. I should take these boots off. Mine, Blackie. Mine, goodbye. Mine, goodbye. I'm relaxing. Come here. Goodbye, aren't you? Ginger. Little babies, aren't you? Why off your food, all 3 of you? You haven't got that virus, have you? Hmm? Little baby? Little Blicky. When are we going to be able to get a bike out and go to Blackpool, all the seaside resorts, Southport, Morecambe, the Lake District? The ring might last right through summer. And it said on the radio today when I was listening at work that the police are going to start getting strict with the clampdowns. Huh.